two finalists here now, Dean. They will vie for this, the bantamweight title, and also the men's featherweight title later on today. That's great to see.
Exceptional coaching over in Israel as well as the skill sets. They understand what it takes to really excel in mixed martial arts. The training, the skill set, the mindset as well to consistently improve fight after fight and in the gym. But impressive with Belgium as well. Belgium has had an excellent wrestling pedigree we've seen throughout this competition.
Yeah, they have shone throughout. They're going to have a couple of chances of claiming gold. This with Movsar Ibragimov, and also later with Patrick Haribora. And he's shone with finishing all of his opponents. He will take on Wales' Johan Harris in the welterweight final. Set and ready now. Waiting for Yevgeni Shinkarevsky to make his way into the cage. And if you're looking at kits as a little sign of what style they might have, Dean, this scramble kit that this guy is entering in, and with the cauliflower ear, you gotta say we're gonna expect some jiu-jitsu from this man. All right, let's get it underway. Let's hand it to the Welshman, Ricky Wright.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the 3 rounds in the bantamweight final. Introducing first in the blue corner, representing Belgium, Movsar Ibragimov. In the red corner, who is the world bronze medalist, representing Israel, Yevgeni Shinkarevsky. The referee shows the action from Romania, Katalin Ossania.
Set and ready we are now for this men's bantamweight final. Israel versus Belgium. Yevgeni Shinkarevsky from Israel in the black kit, red corner, taking on Belgium's Movsar Ibragimov. He is in the red, yellow and black kit of Belgium, blue corner. Me, Brian Lacey, alongside Dean Midhat, calling this action. And
really sell the power hands with the left hook and the right hand. That level change to secure the body.
oh yeah, stepping in. That side kick there. And again, certain tournaments, Dean, teams seem to stand out. Remember the arrival of Spain when they shone in the Worlds. Then we look at the Euros and the Worlds and the youths with Tajikistan now coming through, who will host the next tournament for IMMAF. There are certain times where countries just rise to the occasion. You've got to say Belgium and Israel have done that in this tournament. Oh, now for the first time in the fight they clinch up, now they separate. Snapping outside leg kick, returned. Now here's the entry, Dean. Strong position up against the cage. You talked about earlier, Dean, that he's got good entries, good takedowns, Ibragimov.
Yeah, he's got an excellent boxing utilization and change of levels. In that instance, he went for the single. Usually likes the double leg. Head inside here. Currently, he can circle off to his right side, run the pipe for the takedown. He can also drop down and attack the right leg there.
Oh. Went for that. Almost didn't quite come off, but stayed committed. Now you see the guard game, the attacking guard game of Yevgeni. You can hear in the corner there, Moshik and also Olga Rubin. That is the corner for Israel. What a team they have got. A great energy, atmosphere, loads of experience as well. And of course, Olga Rubin flying that Israeli flag all over the world. And that's great to see as well, right, Dean? You see these fighters that are competing on the big shows around the world. Oh, and then they're coming here to help spur on, motivate, prepare their younger fighters as well.
Yeah, the wealth of experience in the corners that we see here in the IMMAF competitions is always top level. Oh, the triangle attempt here.
Oh, he's dropping down. He might attack the arm now. What a guard game here we are seeing from Yevgeni Shinkarevsky. Oh, he's hanging onto that arm. He is squeezing.
Doesn't have control of the head yet with the left leg. Opts to go back to full guard. But it's beautiful the way he switched between the triangle and then the omoplata to finish with the advancement of the armbar, but didn't have control of the head of his opponent.
And Movsar Ibragimov going for the slam escape there from the triangle. That can be risky as well, right, Dean?
Yeah, it often enables your opponent to further secure the tightness of the triangle when you slam the person. But, you know, it's one of those things where it kind of shows a little bit of inexperience to escape the triangle. You definitively need posture. The slam sometimes, I mean, you can get knockout. We saw Rampage and Ricardo
Oh my goodness.
back in the day. You know,
Yeah.
it's viable, but not advisable.
Viable but not advisable. Love that sentence. And now we have got the advice of each corner coming in. You can see Ibragimov just receiving some information, some adjustments, and now here we have the Israeli corner. As I said, there's Olga Rubin and Moshik. And what do you want to see more from this guy? That was a great attack off of his back from Yevgeni. What else would you like to see from him?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, he's got really clean boxing skills, but if he can get to the top position, he's going to have a better affordance to secure submissions than off of his back.
And now the Bella Italia Arena here in Italy. Absolutely alive as both sides of the auditorium have either side of the cage. Ooh. Cheering each other on. Nice entry there. Now he's got top position. Good start here from Yevgeni.
That's what he needed, top position. Now he's going to look to try and utilize the guard pass. Guard's open, body lock. He can look to skip that hip over either side leg and look to manipulate his way into side control or even half guard. Full guard now for Ibragimov. Ibragimov could be looking to get this stand up against the cage. Watch him to plant that hand, the right hand in this case, on the floor and retract the legs.
Straight away as he looked to do that though, Yevgeni wrapped that arm up round the back, that Dagestani handcuff as it's become known. A great control position, right, Dean? Taking that one limb away, takes the posting arm, but also opens up your ability to then attack with the other hand.
Yevgeni's going to try and drag Ibragimov away from this cage here. Ibragimov's key is to utilize this cage to get back to his feet.
Look how composed Yevgeni is, though, as well. You can tell this is his bread and butter, Dean. Just look at how relaxed he is in this position. And that's key as well. You can squeeze, force, burn yourself out in this spot, trying to make just the smallest adjustment or advancement. But Yevgeni staying composed. Movsar Ibragimov building himself, using that cage to get back to his feet.
Here comes a battle for the unhooks here now. On the outside position, Ibragimov dropping down for the single. Head inside now, he can circle around to his right side. He can switch low now for the ankle pick. Switches to the double leg.
Just over a minute left now in this second round now. Taking him down, wrapping those legs up, Dean.
This leg lace will give him the affordance here to walk up to mount. But again, he's got to drive Yevgeni away from this cage to prevent the stand-up. He can also use the cage on the flip side of the coin to nullify the submission game. Oh, Yevgeni looking for the Kimura trap.
Yeah, he fed that arm deep.
Now, if he vacates the arm to the outside, he can use that as a submission. He can't, at this point, use it as a sweep because the cage is blocking there on his left side.
But what's the keys to making that space now, Dean, so he can use that lock to get that reversal?
He's got to kind of use a bit of force, really, just to pop that the wrist on the outside of the body, on the left side of the body of Ibragimov, and then start to put the back of the hand to the back of the head to put force through the shoulder.
Now he's switched himself to the other angle.
Yeah, now he can sweep. He can sweep around into his left shoulder. See, he's trying that here, but he's got it. Yeah,
wow.
It's beautiful. Oh, but Ibragimov manipulating the top position.
What a chess match we have between these two, Dean. Really impressive stuff. Their ability to get out of bad positions, that shone through in that round. Fantastic, fantastic bantamweight fight. And we talk about this gold medal in particular being coveted over the number of years that IMMAF have been going. And whoever it goes to, that is going to rest on the shoulders of a worthy champion, Dean.
Let's see if Yevgeni now starts to look to pull the trigger a little bit earlier on to initiate the takedown and get that top position. You know he's dangerous off of his back, but you've got to worry. Every time your opponent's on top of you, are they potentially winning the round as the time ticks away?
Yeah, that is always the worry. And again, sometimes it comes down to the experience and understanding of the judges, right, of grappling, where the threats really are and who really is in certain positions, have taken the advantage. Chants of Movsar and Yevgeni ring around the arena. This is the third and final round in this bantamweight European Championship final. Yevgeni Shinkarevsky from Israel looking to claim their first gold medal. What a moment that would be for him, taking on Movsar Ibragimov from Belgium. Movsar snapping that kick on the outside. Oh, what an entry. What an entry on that single, Dean.
That's what he needs. He needs to get this one down to the floor and get to the top position. And the key here is to chain the wrestling together and look for those unhooks. Outside position now for Ibragimov. Ibragimov with the whizzer. Dropping down for the single leg. Good switch to the double also, and the ankle pick here.
Oh, he's looking for a bite on that neck, Dean.
The importance to jump in. The key here for Ibragimov was to control this position and maneuver to the opposite side of the choking arm to give him this side control position and stay away from the guillotine.
Yeah, great stuff. Eye-catching stuff as well from Movsar.
Ibragimov's got just under 2 minutes to work here in round 3. Hip-to-hip pressure. Yevgeni looking to kick off the cage.
And here's some urgency in the corner there from the Israeli team. Oh, little knee there on the inside. Clock ticking, 1 minute 30 seconds now left. From both these bottom positions, Dean, we have seen Yevgeni attack. We saw him with the triangle in the first round, then the Kimura in the second, but the pressure is mounting from Movsar Ibragimov.
Yevgeni's got to get this angle if he wants to set up these submissions here. His maneuverability is somewhat nullified there with the cage. You see the response from that from Ibragimov. He's heavy with the hips, uses the head to steer. He'll rise up here to use strikes to try and pass the guard, but when he senses that's not available, he'll manipulate his weight back down and control and stuff Yevgeni up against that cage.
Pressure and control. Big shot coming down there. The left hand's firing down from the Belgian. .40 seconds now left in this bantamweight final. Urgency from both corners, Dean.
The urgency really is for Yevgeni. He's got to get out of this. He's going to maybe potentially look for the feet on the hips, literally just kick Ibragimov away. He's really nullified up against this cage and finding it very difficult to get the space to snatch a hold of a submission.
Clock ticking down as we enter those final 10 seconds. And this is the type of fight where I am grateful we're commentators, not judges, looking to separate these over the 3 rounds. Over the 3 rounds, that is going to be difficult. Both raise their hands. There we go. Your turn, Dean. Your turn.
Off the table into the cage.
What a delight to witness this. The bantamweight final. Israel and Belgium looking for their first medals of the tournament.
A great tactical fight between the two, but the tactics for the top position shone for me in this website from Ibragimov.
Yeah, equally so. On that flip side, the submission attempts from bad positions, that can make it interesting on the scorecards, but they have been tallied, they have been added up, they've been handed to the man with the mic. His name is Ricky Wright. Let's hand it to him now to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. For your winner by unanimous decision, and now your IMMAF bantamweight European champion, in the blue corner from Belgium, Movsar Ibragimov.
By unanimous decision, Your champion is from Belgium, Movsar Ibragimov. What a performance, what a tournament it's been for him, but equally so Yevgeni Shinkarevsky, Dean. He can hold his head up high. He has done Israel proud for sure.
Ibragimov with some athleticism there being displayed as he will take to the top spot on the podium later on here today in Italy.